Capitalism is the notion that in a free market, the individual or the organization that is able to create the highest amount of value for the marketplace in the most efficient way should attract the highest monetary outcomes. Now, there is a form of capitalism that is emerging in the business world called conscious capitalism. Conscious capitalism is basically about doing business in the right way and doing the right thing. Now, we have seen that a lot of businesses in the past have become highly profitable, but they didn't necessarily subscribe to the highest standards of social welfare, moral etiquettes, and ethical concerns. So conscious capitalism is not about undermining the importance of profitability. It's about giving a lot of consideration to how that profitability is achieved. So conscious capitalism is all about making sure that all stakeholders in a business, not just shareholders, but staff and customers, as well as the environment, benefit from the business that's being run. That the detrimental effects of business are absolutely considered and minimized wherever possible. So this type of capitalism is wonderful because it still promotes and it rewards people who are entrepreneurial and are ambitious and resourceful and are creative, but at the same time it does look at the means through which the end of profitability is achieved. So I would really encourage you to think about how you can become a more conscious capitalist and be a more conscious leader and somebody who creates a more conscious culture and creates more conscious products and services that have a positive impact in the marketplace, in the industry, and the global economy. This is very much possible today because anytime you find an efficient solution to solve a problem that people are having, and you can get that solution in the hands of people in the most efficient way possible, and that solution does not cause any moral, ethical, environmental or social problems, then you are subscribing by the conscious capitalism philosophy. Now, this is something that you can choose to do, and this is something that can happen through your own intentions. So it's a lovely philosophy and one that I absolutely subscribe to. And sometimes, you know, when you run a business, you've got to start to consider this sort of stuff. Once upon a time, business books would teach us that capitalism is all about maximizing profit orientation, and it never really talked about the cost of doing that. Today we know that just pursuit of profit without consideration of the impact of profit is not a wise decision. Because anytime we do something to make money, but it negatively impacts people or the environment or the industry or the marketplace, then that is not a good form of capitalism. So one of the things I want you to start to think about is how can you go from being a laborer to becoming a capitalist, but not just any capitalist, a conscious capitalist.